Hey dolls, it's your girl Jazzy J. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about you wanting to become a YouTuber, but you're skeptical because you feel like you're boring or you don't have no value to bring to the platform. So the reason for the video today is because I get a ton of questions about people wanting to start YouTube, but they feel like it's too expensive. They feel like they don't bring any value. They feel like their life is boring. They feel like it takes too much. A lot of questions. So a lot of people are wanting to jump over to the YouTube platform because of what happened with TikTok. They're not feeling like TikTok is stable. It's still an uncertainty if the app is going to, stay available for us in the US. So a lot of people are losing their trust with the platform. So there's a lot of people, because I'm very active over there. So there's a lot of people that reach out to me and they feel like I need something to back my stuff up because let's be honest, we didn't think TikTok was going to shut down. Thankfully, I don't know what made me decide to back all my stuff up. I just didn't know, but I didn't want to lose any of my content either. So I backed mine up. But a lot of people, they didn't. And a lot of people were feeling like, I need something else. I don't want to lose my audience. I want to continue to try to be a content creator. So they've lost their trust with TikTok. And to be honest, we just don't know what's going to happen over there on that app. So a lot of people reach out to me because they see that, I'm doing YouTube. And a lot of people I grew up with, it was like, I didn't even know you were doing YouTube. Like, can you tell me more? How can I do YouTube? But I feel like my life is boring. I don't do nothing. So that's why we're going to jump into the video today to give my point of view. And hopefully it's helpful for someone else who's wanting to start YouTube. So with that said, let's jump right into the video today. All right, so I got my little notes here, y'all. I haven't done a video in so long where I had to do notes. That used to be huge when I started YouTube. All right, so let's get into the number one question. How do I do YouTube if my life is boring? Sis, sir, my life is boring. I don't feel like I do anything too exciting. But I still pick up that camera and I still vlog my life. And I want to say this, over on TikTok, and this is for anybody literally, but I'm answering the questions because these are the questions that I got from, people, my supporters, people who I've connected with on TikTok. So if you hear me say that a lot, it's because I'm answering, a lot of their questions. So over on TikTok, the growth is extremely fast. It's extremely fast. The engagement is so much better. People engage. What else? And it's so easy. Over there, you literally can do lip sing a song, do a dance, and your platform over there grows. And for some of us over here on YouTube, that growth is extremely slow. I know for me, the growth has been extremely slow. I've been on YouTube for about 3.5 years now, and it's been really slow. I got on TikTok maybe the same time or a little bit after I started YouTube, and my growth over there grew extremely fast. It was extremely easy. So a lot of people are afraid that they don't have any value to bring to the YouTube platform because they feel like it's different. You can't just, well, you can. You can make a lot of shorts doing the same thing, lip singing songs. But I don't know how fast the growth is going to be, doing that. I'm not a professional in this, but a lot of people feel like they don't have any value to bring because TikTok is fun. You're dancing, you're singing. A lot of people do cooking videos, reaction videos, funny jokes, pranks. So they feel like when they come over to YouTube, it's different because you have a lot of the YouTube gurus telling you, you have to bring value, you have to bring value, you have to answer something for somebody, what is your channel going to do to help someone, So a lot of people are feeling discouraged because they feel like their life is boring. So with that said, I'm going to provide you a couple of things that you can do if you feel like your life is boring. But let me tell you something also. Everything is content. There's people who enjoy watching people clean their homes. No talking, just a little bit of aesthetically pleasing music and watch you clean your homes. There's people who like to watch you grocery shop, come home, do a grocery haul. Everything is content. I believe we all have something to bring to the table, some type of value. You could be going through something that someone else could be going through, and for them to hear you talk about it, it could bring them comfort. You guys can grow, talk to each other, help each other. I mean, so you never know. You know, we've all experienced different things. I feel like we all have some type of insight on something that could be valuable. I mean, I felt the same way. Literally, I was just like, I am super boring. What can I bring to the table? What questions can I possibly ask? You know? So I started YouTube doing sharing business resources that I was learning because I had started a business. So I was sharing everything that I found. That was doing great, but to me, I felt like it was boring. I wasn't even enjoying the content. I was just, giving resources. But it was boring to me. So when I started doing vlogs, and doing fashion videos, I personally found joy. Hopefully I've helped someone. I would like to think that I do by sharing, my fashion finds. And, for me, I feel like my channel specializes in, of course, lifestyle vlogs, but also helping women that look like myself, curvy women, helping us find items that looks good on our body. We're very budget friendly over here. So it took me a while to figure out, what my channel was going to be all about, but you can definitely do any and everything you want to do. You technically don't have to niche down like a lot of people tell you, oh, you got to niche down, niche down. I do suggest picking one thing and then create like bubbles around it. So for me, mine's fashion. So I try to throw in fashion as much as possible, but I also like lifestyle. So I mix it all in. I literally just do whatever, but you can definitely pick a niche if you want to do that. But like I said, I started off in the beginning with a niche, just doing business resources, and I was bored out of my mind. Like the videos had no energy because I was bored just giving out, info what I found. I was like, there's no joy in this. So that's why I stopped doing it. So you want to do something that you find that you enjoy, a hobby of yours, something that you're interested in, that is going to help you, start your channel, and then you could build around it. So here are some tips for newbies or anybody who's wanting to go from a TikTok platform, Instagram platform, and bring themselves over here on YouTube. So here are a few ideas. If you're a foodie like myself, you could do new restaurants or cafe experience. You could talk about your visit to the new spot, sharing your thoughts on the food, the aesthetics, and the service. People are always looking for places to go eat. I personally love going on TikTok, finding different restaurants, listening to people's thoughts on it if the food was good. So I don't have to waste my time and money going to a restaurant when the food and the service sucks. So that is something you can do. Don't get too crazy on it because it can be very expensive unless you can afford to, every week go to a different restaurant or cafe. But that is an idea if you feel like your life is boring, is to do, food reviews. The next one is how to recharge over the weekend. Show what you do on the weekends to recharge, such as, short trips, hobbies, relaxation activities, grocery shopping, laundry, cleaning your house, whatever you do over the weekend to recharge yourself. A lot of people like that type of content. I love watching a Sunday reset vlog or video. All right. The next one I got is a TV guide. Well, not really a guide, but like a lot of people. Okay, so y'all, this is huge on TikTok. People are constantly doing little videos about what we need to be watching on Tubi, the hottest movies out, Prime movies, and they're breaking it down to you. Let me tell you something. Before I hit the Tubi app, I'm going to TikTok to see, okay, what I need to watch, what's good. Because I don't, that's, again, waste my time going through a movie that sucks. So you can definitely do that. Recommend a TV series, a film to watch, and you can do that. You could really get some content and you can drop a video 3-4 times a week because there's so many different movies out there. So that's another idea. If it depends if you're like a creative person, you can help people create mood boards. I know that's huge right now because it's still the first of the year. People are trying to do, their boards for the year, mood boards, all that. So that would be another good idea if you're big on that type of thing. Teach how to make mood boards, inspire creative projects, home decor, just set the tone for the day. Next one is about food. We all love some good food. Here we go, back again to food. If you like to cook, you can share with people, quick recipes, long recipes, share what you make for dinner, what you make for breakfast, some of your favorite baking items. People love that type of content just to watch you cook. You really don't even have to talk. You could just have aesthetically pleasing music, or you could do a voiceover. If you feel like you're boring, you can definitely do it that way too. It could be faceless. You don't even have to put your face in the camera because we're really here for the food, if you get what I'm saying. Another one you can do is your monthly favorites. I am a big fan of this one as well. When people share their Amazon favorites, it could be any favorites, but I really like the Amazon favorites. And child, literally, I do run to the cart. If I feel like it's something I need in my life, I'm gonna definitely add it to the cart. So sharing your monthly favorites, your weekly favorites, compile a list of your favorite items, products, or experiences from the month, explaining why they stood out to you. So that is something you can do if you feel like your life is boring. Now we're going to touch on this one is starting a YouTube is expensive. I thought the same thing, and it held me up for a very long time because I felt like I need all these fancy cameras and lighting. And when I started YouTube, the biggest thing was backdrops, buying all the different fancy backdrops. And I was like, oh God, I can't afford to get all that stuff, But honestly, y'all, it does not take all of that. Now, you can use your cell phone. Hell, they are sometimes better than the cameras. So you can use your cell phone. And I just bought a little light. Hold on. So I personally use some soft boxes. I'm not using them today, child, 'cause I didn't feel like dragging them out. They're huge. But I bought this light right here. Let me show y'all really quick, and then we're going to jump off it. I got it on the TikTok shop. Look at that. Ooh, this thing. Oh my God, let me see if I can turn it down. Yeah, but this thing is so bright. I was going to use it today, but I just wanted a natural feeling here. It's a rainy day, so I just wanted to stick with the vibes. But yeah, this thing is so freaking bright. But you don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't. And if you guys are, hold on. Sorry. All right. Oh, Lord, I'm changing the colors, child. Hold on. Okay. Let me take this thing. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, it doesn't take much. And if y'all are interested in this light, it's in my showcase on TikTok. You should definitely get you one. You can take it out when you're going out about restaurants, out with your friends, taking selfies. Perfect little lighting. It comes with its own little carrying case. But yeah, y'all can check that out. It's over there on my TikTok showcase, which I'll link my TikTok down below. But yeah, it doesn't take a lot of money, honey. Get your little tiny lighting off of TikTok, Amazon, whatever. You can use your cell phone, and these things, they don't cost a lot. Your little tripods, they do not cost a lot. This one is from Ulanzi. I'll also link my YouTube favorites down below so you guys can check that out. They're Amazon items. And the camera that I'm currently using, which is the Canon V10, I love so much. I went from getting a $800 camera, which was the Canon M50. Then I spent $700 getting the Canon, oh goodness, it was the Canon, oh guys, everybody's favorite. Child, if I could remember what it is, I'll put it on the screen. I don't want to hold y'all up by me searching that. But yeah, and then I bought this one, the Canon V10. And I love her so much. She's so tiny. And if I'm not using that one, I'm using my cell phone. So it doesn't cost a lot, but a lot of people feel like it costs a lot, especially if you're in my niche. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. What I talked about before, that doesn't cost a lot. So it just depends. If you're wanting to be in fashion, but I'm going to give you some different ways around it though. But let's be real quick. Fashion. If you're wanting to do fashion and you want to do hauls, let me tell you something. When I started doing the hauls, it got to be so freaking crazy. I was spending $300, $400, $500 on hauls, well, on items to do hauls with. They were not sponsored. They were coming out of my pocket. And because I wanted to stay consistent, I was buying a lot of clothes so that way I can have at least 2 to 3 fashion hauls, back to back to back. And half the time, that stuff I never even wore. I end up giving it away. It was a lot. I spent so much money on doing hauls. Now, I do them very few. I don't do them that often because it costs a lot. But I was getting, different companies started sending me things. And then that was helping me do the hauls because I wasn't spending my money. They were sending the items to me. So I was able to kind of like give my pockets a break. But doing hauls, yes, it's very expensive. But a way around it, go in your closet. Go in your closet. If you remember where you got everything from, just a little quick tip. If you can remember where you got it from, or hell, even if you don't, you can always find the same thing on Amazon. TikTok has everything. and you could get a link for those items and make you a little bit of coins. But yeah, go in your closet. We don't know what's in there. We haven't seen everything you've worn. Put together different looks. Do a lookbook. Share your thoughts on, you can make 8 outfits out of this one dress. You can, revamp this outfit. Or this is a, good outfit for a date night. Take the stuff that's in your closet and use it. We don't know if it's new, old. We don't know. Yeah, we might like the item and want to know, where did you get it from? Sign up for Amazon affiliate links. Start making money, from people buying from your links. What's another one? Of course, TikTok. There's a lot of places. You go right to the place you bought them for. A lot of them have like affiliate programs. So start making you some coins before you start buying all those items and get yourself in a world of trouble, I'm trying to tell you. So fashion can be a little bit expensive. Beauty. Take the makeup that you already have. Create different makeup looks. You don't have to spend a lot of money to do those things. Another very expensive one is hair. If you want to do hair tutorials, reviews, buy from different wig companies, yes, that can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be right away. You can also do a lot of things that's free. Vlogs are free, you know what I'm saying? Sitting down having like we're doing, sitting down having conversations. You can do motivational vlogs, motivational talks, girl talk. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do that's free. So I didn't want, anybody to think, man, I don't have the money. I don't have the equipment. I don't have, anything to show. You do. You do. And it's right already in your home. You do not have to spend a lot of money to get started. Period. All right. And then another question that I got, and this one is so awful. I had a girl ask me on TikTok, and she was like, TikTok is different. You can show up in your muumuu. You don't have to have no makeup on. You don't have to have a whole production. And she was like, I just don't feel like I'm attractive enough. What? Now, if we were talking about Instagram, that'd be a different story, because we all know Instagram, you got to do your big one. You can't just show up over there any type of way, baby. You got to come. And TikTok is a lot more relaxed. People are in their natural settings. She's right. Bonnets and heads wraps, and over there is real life. There's no put on, Some people do show up, all with the glitz and glare, But it's real over there. I personally don't feel like YouTube you have to put on. I thought the same thing when I got started, and I was just like, man, you gotta have your makeup, your hair. I can't show up on camera unless I look a certain way. And I started out that way. I would never pick this camera up if I didn't have on a banging outfit. And I don't judge it today, but I wouldn't. I couldn't do it. I was like, no, I don't want to be judged. I don't want anybody talking about me because I didn't show up and show out. But as I started to make more videos, and I was just like, I want to be authentically me, so if we ever meet in real life, you'll be like, that is not the same person. I wanted my viewers, my subscribers, my community to see me in all lights, everything. I have showed my worst on this camera, literally my worst. I've came on here barefaced. And I have a lot of pigmentation on my face. It's chow. But I've showed up that way. I've showed up bald head. I've showed up hurt, crying. I've given everything, my real life. I feel like there's nothing else I could show. I've showed everything. I've been 100% authentic. People prefer to see the real you. All that make-believe, fake life. Oh, everything's so wonderful. Everything's so glam. Everything's so aesthetically pleasing. It's fake. A lot of it is fake. People go through real shit, real life, and people can attach to you because you're being real. They're going through shit, and they can relate to what you're saying. So, no. You don't have to show up on this camera glitz and glam and look in some type of way. You can show up your real authentic self, how you look every day. And I mean, I believe that'll grow your channel so much faster if you're showing up in real life. So those are literally the questions that I got, and I hope I touched on everything. I didn't want to be on here too long, but I just wanted to take a moment and encourage. YouTube is what you make it. It depends on what you're coming to the platform for. Are you coming to make money? Are you coming as a hobby? Are you coming because you're just bored, When I came the first time, I'm not going to say I didn't want money, but for me, it was more of sharing, well, putting a light on my business, because I had just started a business. I had no following nowhere except for family and friends on Facebook. And I wanted to reach out to different people, and I felt like if they saw my story, if I shared my resources, then they would want to go and, experience my business, purchase from me. So that's why I did it in the beginning, because I wanted to bring light to my business. And then eventually it got to be a point where I wanted to do it for fun. It was a hobby. And now where I'm at with YouTube, I really would love to start making money. And I have. I have made money. Sorry, y'all. I've done some sponsored content, so I've made a little bit of money on this channel. So now I'm really serious about YouTube. I'm looking to have YouTube as my way out of the nine to five. I want YouTube to be my career. So I'm serious. So it just depends on, what you're trying to do with the platform. But you can do a whole lot. And a lot of people are saying, YouTube is, now starting to support the smaller channels. And I'm here for it. And I can't wait to see it. I'm going to put in some really hard work. Trying my best to stay consistent and really think about the things that I bring to the table. And with that said, really quick, I want to tell you guys about what's been helping me. Is I signed up with the brand vidIQ. And I'm so thankful I did. They give me daily ideas of what's based off like my channel. I did like a questionnaire, and they kind of helped me figure out who my audience is, the age range that I'm reaching out to, how to build my community, ideas, tags, thumbnail help. So they are from A to Z, y'all. They definitely help so much. When I can't think of a title, they're there to help. And, they do have the free service, which that's where I started. And it was still extremely helpful. They give you still so much help with the free service. So it's not nothing you have to pay for. Unless, like me, when you're wanting to make YouTube like a career and you really want to get serious, yeah, you can pay for their monthly service and go a little deeper. They have coaches. They'll even write out your whole script, give you the hooks, your whole description, give you all your tags. I mean, they do literally all the work. All you got to do is press record and get in the paint a little bit and do editing. And then I'll drop my referral link to vidIQ down below if you're interested. And in editing, girl, let me tell you something. I started out with a free service just on my laptop, my Windows laptop. It comes with a little editing tool. I started there. A lot of people use CapCut, but CapCut a little shaky right now because they are the same company that owns TikTok. So I don't know if I recommend them, but I use what is the other one? For iPhone people, you have a, iMovie. Yeah, so that's free. I personally use one that's called UCut. Mostly, I edit right on my phone. I'm just so comfortable with it. Very few do I use my editing software on my laptop. So it doesn't cost a lot to have, editing softwares. And y'all, I'm sorry if I sound a little shaky. I got the window open because I stay hot, y'all. I'm sorry. So now it's super cold. So I'm like, a little too chilly, so y'all don't mind me if the voice sounds a little choppy. It's because I'm cold, but I prefer to be cold. What else can I say to encourage you? Literally, try it out. Try it out. Give yourself 6 months. And then again, like I said, check out vidIQ. They'll give you all the video ideas. It'd be so many they throw at me. I cannot. It's just so many, but I'm so thankful for it. But try them out, If you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram, reach out to me on TikTok, leave a question down below. And I'm a super small creator. I am super, super small, but I've grown to love this platform, And I don't want anybody to feel discouraged or scared because they feel like they're boring. They're not aesthetically pleasing, which is crazy to me. Or if they feel like it costs too much, It's what you do with the platform. Don't rush. It took me a year before I bought, a camera, And I ain't gonna lie, that was a huge purchase. But you don't have to do that. You really don't. This platform is not as hard as people make it out to be. If you could, do 1-2 step or lip sync over there on TikTok, you could definitely get in front of the camera and create something beautiful over here on YouTube too. But just try it for 6 months. If you want to do just vlogs first, the best advice that I have for you is create a story. Create a start to the end. Don't just randomly pick up the camera here and there and we don't know what's going on. Like, how did we get over here? Create us a storyline. Use split screens, use music, slow the video down, speed it up, show us your feet walking, you know, show us the atmosphere. Those things people actually like. So hopefully I've encouraged you. Hopefully I answered all the questions for my TikTok people. I told them I could not make it over there because, you know, the videos are super short and I had too much to say. So I told them you got to come over on YouTube, subscribe, and then I'll answer your questions. So yeah, y'all, do it. Give yourself 6 months and just see how you feel in 6 months. Don't be worried about how many views you get. Don't be worried about how many subscribers you get. Just do it. And my best advice, your first video, just do a sit down video like this and do pretty much an introduction of yourself so people can kind of get to know who you are, what to expect. Start there. Let that be your first video and then go from there. So I hope that has been so helpful. I love when people reach out to me about YouTube because I love YouTube so much. And I'm really hoping this is my year on YouTube, that my community continues to grow and it turns and becomes, sorry y'all, it turns and becomes a career for me. I'm so excited. So y'all, let me be excited for you too. Let me know down below if you're a small creator. Just put in the comments, I'm a small creator. I'd love to check out your channel as well. All right, dog baby, so that's it. I just wanted to have a little sit down with y'all and answer those questions and be of encouragement to anyone who's feeling like they can't do it because of ABCD. Those are just excuses. I had them myself. They're just excuses. So get out your head, get out your phone, get your little tripod, get your little light, and press record. It's just that easy. So I'm going to get out of here, and I hope that you guys are already subscribed. If not, definitely do so. I would love for you to join my So Jazzy squad. It is free to do so. So I'll see you doll babies the next time in the vlogs, honey. So y'all make sure y'all stay safe, and y'all definitely stay slayed, okay? I'll see y'all next time. Bye.